So your propane is up front here, and your battery is up front here also. We're going to install a battery cutoff switch that you'll simply just switch off when you leave and on when you come back, and that's going to kill the power to the trailer, but it didn't ship in on time, so next time Elliot and Brad are up here, they can put it on. This is your propane. So if you come over here and you look at the regulator, you have a switch. And whichever tank the arrow is pointing to is the tank that's going to be on. So if you're using the trailer and you run out of propane, just come outside and flip to the different tank, and that tells you it's time to take the other tank home and fill it up. So we're going to run it off this tank for now. There's an indicator here that can either be green or orange. You need to make sure that when you turn on the propane right here, you do it very slowly at this valve. So you turn it on very, very slowly, and that will ensure that the safety indicator does not think that there's a problem. You can tell by the color once again. Do you see what color it is? I can't.
Yes.
What color is it?
It's mostly green, slightly orange at the bottom.
Okay. Going inside, gentlemen. The next step to turning on the trailer is the fuse box. It's going to be really hard to see back here, but this is your fuse box. Now there's extra fuses that are in the cabinet above the dining table in the event that you'd ever need a fuse for down here. And the amperages are listed on the fuses. So this is your fuse box here. You want to flip all of these when not in use. Then when you're using it, you flip them all on like we had it. The next step is going to be to turn on the hot water heater, which is done just up here to the right of the sink. Very simple. You hit the on button, and there's a light that will tell you if it needs to be reset. Over here, you're going to turn on your water pump. That noise you hear in the background is the water pump pressurizing the pipes. And then here you have indicators as to what different levels you're at. So the battery currently needs to be charged. The fresh water tank is full. That's what you use for dishes and showers. The black water tank is empty. That would be for poop. The gray water tank is where the sink and the shower is going to drain. So the last step is to come over here to the refrigerator. You'll need to turn the refrigerator on with the buttons indicated up here. Simply push it in, and you have the option for auto or gas. I would recommend leaving it on auto because it's going to default to the propane right away. A real good trick to make sure that you don't wind up with anything growing in here is when you boys leave, simply leave the doors open to the refrigerator and nothing will get musty, but make sure that this light in the refrigerator is off. That'll be really easy once we've installed the battery on-off switch up front. A good test to make sure that your propane is running is your stove. You can hear it. At some point you may smell it. There you go. Your propane's on, and that means that your trailer is running. Just about 10 minutes later, check the light for the water heater to see if you need to reset it. Check the refrigerator to see if the blinking check light is on. Otherwise, you guys are good to go. One thing to note is that the outlets in the trailer will likely not work unless the generator is running. So if you want to charge your cell phone, that kind of stuff, all you need to do is turn the generator on. I would recommend that you run the generator either when you get here before you go to bed or in the morning, because that generator is going to recharge the battery. Even though the generator is not on, the lights will work right now, but the high draw items like the microwave and the coffee machine and the air conditioning will not work. Keep in mind your hot water heater, which is about 10 gallons, runs on propane, and your refrigerator runs on propane. So they will run without the generator on. But if you want the outlets to work, or you want the battery on the RV to charge, you need to be running the generator. Let's go outside and look at black water. We can